congratulations
Thank you.
on this film. You do so much of the stunts in this movie. They're genuinely incredible. I know you've talked about how you do all this training that you want to be the one who's on camera doing these stunts. What percentage of the stunts would you say that you did in this movie?
I mean, I think except for the really, really dangerous, maybe falls or hits or throws on the walls or a few things with the fire, I did everything else.
Oh.
I wanted to be a part of it. I want it to be, I think it's the experience I want to have. That's why I said yes to the movie. That's also my contribution. It's not just my face and like a few dialogue scenes. It was so empowering to like go through the training and feel like I could feel myself getting more competent and better at it. And then you just want to have that on camera.
Oh, absolutely.
I wanted to the audiences to see it was me. The fight scenes, we tried to choreograph things that were like long takes, so people could see like it was actually me from beginning to end. Like we didn't want anything choppy and weird cuts or here and there. It was like let's just power through, and it was so difficult.
I could tell, yeah. You definitely did a lot, and I could see your face in all of like the stunts and everything. And I love that. Something I love about this movie is the fact that it turns the phrase "fight like a girl" into something to aspire to.
Yes.
And I was thinking about your incredible career, and in your past, what is the time when you needed to fight for yourself, when fighting like a girl meant fighting for your value or your worth in this industry?
My whole life.
Yeah.
I think it's something that it's always been a part of my character, I guess, my values. It's just the way I just see life as a woman and as a woman in the business, as an actress, as an artist, like the things I want to create and the things I want to do. And there's always that kind of like fight that you have with the world, with your people around you, that you just have to, put your foot down and keep your grounds and just not move from there. Whatever happens, and so it's always been a constant thing, and the target moves and you just move with it and it just keep going.
Yeah, you definitely moved very far. And I also wanted to say, because I read in the press notes that you had to get over your fear of fire for this, because Eve Macarro, she has a flamethrower in this movie.
Yeah.
And she's not afraid to use it. And
she's not. Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to ask,
for me it was different.
Right.
I saw the flamethrower. They asked me to rehearse with it the day before we started shooting, and I had to burn the stuntman, and it was too much for me. I started crying. It was not a good thing to see.
Yeah.
But, it was, I got it out of my system. I got comfortable with it. I knew everyone was safe. And then I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I could tell, yeah.
Yes.
And were there any other fears that you were able to overcome in your career, and that made you more fearless as an actor?
I think it's I always try to reinvent myself and try new things and approach different characters. That's what I think is fun about being an artist. Definitely when I moved to the U.S. from Spain, learning English when I didn't know it, and then working on the accent, and then doing, working with incredible actors, being on set with people like in the cast of Knives Out, or then taking on Marilyn Monroe, and all those things I was terrified every time. Every step of the way I was very scared and nervous, but I do love a challenge, and I think that's what makes it, unforgettable and special, and like it's worth your time and your energy.